Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing in our series of videos of inspiration, explanation, advice, and I am reminded of a recent conversation I had with a very perceptive young lady. And she came up to me, and she was all puzzled and confused, and you can tell she was like, something was eating her. And she shows me the sentence at the end of the Akeidah, the binding of Isaac, which caused her some confusion. And she points to the verse that's right at the very end, saying, Avram, Abraham, returned to his young men, and they rose and went together to Beersheba, and Abraham stayed in Beersheba. Now, earlier on, it says that Abraham awoke in the morning, saddled his donkey, took his two young men with him, and Isaac. He went up to Isaac. Isaac followed him. Now, after the binding of Isaac, when the angel stays his hand, everything works out well. It says, Abraham returns to his young men. They rose and went to Beersheba. So she says, what happened to Isaac? There's no mention of Isaac. He says, Avram went to the two guys, they went out, they went to Beersheba, have a nice day. And I says, well, I think we can safely presume that Isaac was not left bound on the altar. It says that they went together. Now, several times in the Akeidah story, it says together. And when that together happens, it always refers to Avram and Isaac. And again, she was like, this really got under her skin. And so I said, you're not the first person to answer this question, to ask this question. Many, many years ago, centuries ago, Ibn Ezra, great medieval commentator, expert in Hebrew grammar, he's the one who noticed the three times together, and that every time when it says together, it refers to Avram and Yitzchak. So even though Isaac's name is not specifically mentioned, by the fact that the word together is there, that lets you know that Isaac was there as well, and he wasn't just left there. Totafos says, well, what happened was, Avram was concerned. He was concerned that after the passing of this last and greatest of tests, there would be Lashon Hara, there would be evil eye, Ein Hara, and he didn't want that to happen. So what he did was he sent Isaac off to study with the academies of Shem and Ever. And that's why there's no mention of Isaac returning with his father to Beersheba. So there, I was able to give her two answers. I hope they were satisfying, but like I say, I've mentioned in a previous video, every time you read the Torah, you will come across a line, you'll come across a verse. And even though you've read it many times before, it'll hit you. All of a sudden, wait a minute, I never noticed this before, and wait a minute, how come I never noticed that? Read it, turn it over and over, see that it's good. These questions, these insights, very, very important. Many, many layers in the Torah. And explore each one. You'll be a better person for it. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back, please watch, please learn. And until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.